self-service procurement, which is called as a responsive self-service procurement, because now self-service procurement completely moved to the Redwood. That's what's called as a responsive self-service procurement. There we'll discuss about in how many ways we can create a requisition. Majorly, we create inventory and expense requisitions. So that inventory and expense requisitions, how we create uh, that we'll see. I'm sharing my screen. So this is a springboard, and from the springboard procurement, under that purchase requisitions, and it will automatically take me to the Redwood. So here, this is actually self-service procurement. This tab is nothing but the dashboard, the home page of the self-service procurement. And my requisitions is nothing but the requisitions that you have created. And if you have added any product to the cart, it will display under the cart section. Okay. Under this home page, you can search for the, you can see here, you can search for the items and services that you would like to buy, and you can add to the cart. And on the right hand side, you have to first of all configure the preferences. For the first time, when you log in, you have to configure the preferences here. Here you need to configure the preferences. Okay. Uh, because you are in your login, so you are the preparer. So basically, majorly, you are gonna create requisitions for yourself, or you are gonna create for somebody else. Suppose, if you create a requisitions for this person, then select that person as a requester, so that every time when you're creating a requisition, this person is defaulted as a requester. Okay. But if you think, you're going to request for yourself, then select your name only, and automatically delivery location got defaulted. If you want, you can change the again, I'm clicking on the preferences. So yeah, you could see here the delivery location. So it's showing the one which I selected. And every time you're going to create expense requisitions or inventory requisitions mostly. Okay. I'm going to create mostly expense only. So let it be the expense as the default one. And this is the default charge account. So user can configure the default charge account here. Here that can be configured. See, edit and delete. We can change the charge account. This is actually user preferred charge account. This one. And click on update. So this preferences you have to set. You have to set for the first time when you land on this page. Okay, just give me a moment in. My web WhatsApp seems to be connected. I'll just log out. Yeah. Okay. And from this actions, you're able to create inventory requisitions from here. And you can request for a new supplier creation from here. You want to onboard a new supplier. So you can request a new supplier creation here, and updating the preparer and requester. Okay, this is a program. If you remember, I think yesterday or day before yesterday, we discussed about it. And you can actually change the preparer and requester for requisitions. So like how we replaced the old buyer with the new buyer. Similarly, we can replace the requester or preparer for the requisitions. Okay. And this is the recent requisition section. So recently, whatever the requisitions that you have created, you can see here, and you can see the status as well. So this is ordered, okay, and this is approved. Nothing but requisition is just approved here, and it is also ordered here. Ordered means you have a PO number also here. Ordered status means for this requisition number 204170 US 1652223, and here also it's an ordered status. It is 165224 is the PO number. This is just approved because it is not having any PO. In receive means I think it seems to be, receiving is also in the process for this requisition. Okay. And this is purchasing new section. This is announcement to the employees. This is announcement to the employees. We'll discuss how to configure this announcements here. And you can also create requisitions by navigating to this category also. Okay, it's easy for the business users to request for any product. Suppose if they want anything related to technology, so they can go here, and if they click on here, Office Technologies, this is called as Office Technologies catalog. Under this catalog, they'll find a lot of products under this catalog. Let me show you. I'm scrolling down, and I would like to. Right now it is in the card view. You want to go to the table view, you can change it to the table view also. So this is a Bluetooth keyboard. This is related to Office Technologies. This is LCD display, I think monitor. This is monitor, and this is keyboard. And this is also keyboard. And this is laptop. And these are all monitors only. Okay. And this seems to be SD card, RAM SD card. This is pen drive, USB flash drive. So it's very easy if you wanted to buy something from this catalog. I'll show you in the upcoming classes how to create this catalog. I'll show you in the upcoming classes. This is the important topic under the self-service procurement module. Majority of the consultants are not aware of this functionality, even though they know procurement, but they never got a chance to work on this functionality. But this is important functionality. So if I click on add to cart, see, okay, if you want to create a new cart, you can create a new cart. You can add all your items to that particular cart, and then you can check out that cart like a okay. It seems to be that is not this is item number CM 66 51101, right? This item it is not assigned to the Seattle org, I think, because under the preferences, what is the org that we selected? Seattle, right? That item is not available under the Seattle org. That's why we are getting that error. I'll try with something else. This is also item AS 00108. These are all softwares. This is a printer, and it's not linked to any item. It is not linked to any item. If item is there, you see the item number here. If the item is there. So this is item AS 00105. This is server. Okay. I'm able to add this to the cart, and I'm adding two products to the cart. Now go to
Sir,
the cart.
these all are expense item, right?
No, sir. You can put inventory. You can put expense also, and you can also create something with description also. Just description. You need not to have item also over there.
Okay, sir.
It seems to be the cart is empty, but we have added the two items to our cart.
Krishna, one basic question. So expense item is like that organization consumes for their daily purpose. Inventory item is they will sell it. They keep it for selling.
Not like that, madam. Suppose if you take my office, in my office I have laptop, okay, and I have TVs, so I have printer. All those are inventory, okay, because it will give you certain value. Suppose even though if you are consuming the laptops or TVs, if you resell, it will give you some value, right? So still, suppose you purchased a laptop for 1 lakh. Okay, every year the laptop has to be depreciated with 10%. Next year 90,000, next year 80,000. That 80,000 is your company value.
Okay.
Understood? So, and coming to expenses like if you take softwares is the best example. Okay, you are buying any software, antivirus. Once you purchased, is there any value that will give you later? No, right? That's
No.
expense. That's completely expense. Okay.
Okay.
And the consumables also like tissues or cookies, okay, all those falls under stationery items, papers, all those falls under also expense. Okay.
Yeah. So employee
Any
salaries are
any
also expense.
that's different. That's
That's
different
different.
because, yeah, because
Okay.
you are not procuring. I mean, if you want, you can also hire the contractors. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Hiring the contractors also, for that also you can create a requisition. For hiring the
Okay.
labor, for hiring the contracts also, you can create a requisition that falls as a expense requisition only. Okay. Suppose
Okay.
example, for your company, you are hiring a trainer. Okay. You're hiring a trainer for communication skills training or so that falls under expense only.
Okay.
I'm navigating to the home page and not sure what happened, but the cart is empty. Nothing is added to the cart. I'll go and add to the cart again. Since it is having a lot of items, it is taking time. Okay, I would like to add the items that starts with the es prefix. I'm selecting the cart and click on add to the selected list. Yeah, it says added, but if I go to the cart is showing empty. We're getting a message that it's added, but cart is empty. Office technologies and add a new list, add to selected list.
I
From
think
the cart, can I start adding it? From the cart, I'm starting adding it from the cart. No, I think it's same thing. I will.
I think all
Because
these items are belong to some other category or something.
it's actually Chicago. By default, this request is belongs to Chicago location, but I change it to the Seattle. Let me see. Now it will work or not. Now it is added. Okay. And this item also I'll try. Some issue with the inventory items. Inventory items are not getting added. I'm able to add this one because okay, let me go to the cart. Okay, so I'm selecting it, and do you want to edit the requisition? I clicked on the edit option. At the item level, I clicked on the edit line level. So is this as an expense requisition or inventory? Because it has only the description, okay, not the item. It has only the description. If only description is there, it's a simple expense. And for this category, we have an agreement with this supplier. This is the agreement number. That's why agreement got automatically defaulted. Okay. And click on update. So destination type, let it be expense only. Let it be expense only destination type. And I'm increasing the quantity to 2. Definitely business users need to have some patience. Especially it is difficult to convince the business users who has already worked on Oracle EBS and moving to Fusion. So Oracle EBS, it's a local server, right? Very fast. But Fusion is a cloud-based application, so they need to wait.
Sir, these catalogs are shown for all departments in company.
We can restrict. We can restrict using the content zone functionality. You can designate it has to be displayed to whom. You can configure that.
Okay, sir.
Now auto approval is enabling. Okay, I'm submitting for the approval. This expense requisition. This expense requisition I'm creating from the catalog. From the catalog, you can create a expense or you can create an inventory requisition also. How you are able to create an inventory requisition? If you select inventory item from the catalog, it will become a inventory requisition, correct? Okay. And I'll show you how to create a non-catalog requisition. We create the non-catalog requisition from here only, but that option it's not showing up. Yeah, here it is. Now it's been so earlier in classic it used to display under this section only. Okay, now it is displaying under the bottom. Create non-catalog request. Okay, so from here you can create a catalog requisition. And from here, you can create a non-catalog requisition. In case of non-catalog requisition, you don't enter the item. You'll just enter the description only. There is no provision to enter the item. That means this type of requisition is always inventory or expense. Huh? This type of training is
Expense.
always inventory or expense.
Expense.
Expense. Okay. So supply chain training and how much quantity and what is the unit of measure and what is the price. And if you scroll down, if you want, you can enter some note to supplier. And if you want, you can trigger a new supplier also. Okay, if you want, you can suggest a new supplier by providing the basic details of the supplier. Okay, so supplier contact number. Okay, so that the buyer will talk to this supplier, and the buyer is gonna see whether the buyer is able to onboard this supplier into the system. Okay, and click on add to cart. I'm directly adding to the cart. This is how you can create a non-catalog requisition. Go to the cart and I'll submit for the approval simply. Click on submit. Okay. And now I'll show you how to create a inventory requisition. So if you create any request from here, it's always inventory only. Okay. Enter requisition line. I mean, it's based on your item. Okay. So if your item is an expense item, it's an expense. If your item is a inventory item, because here you have to enter the item always. You have to enter the item always here. The moment you enter the item, automatically description and category got defaulted. And so this destination type, it is actually defaulted from your preferences. Okay. And I'm selecting the inventory. If you want to select the sub inventory, you can choose the sub inventory also here itself. Okay. I would like to receive this product to the stores and by 20th of November. And if you want to populate some agreement number, you can populate some agreement number. If you want to buy this product from some supplier, if you want to populate, you can populate, or else you can remove. You can remove suggesting the agreement number. Okay. And the price that you see here, this price, if there is any agreement is there, it is defaulted from the agreement. Agreement is the preference. Agreement is the first preference. Agreement is the first preference. The next is it will take from the item level purchase price. Item definition level, we enter list price or purchase price, right? It will take from there. Any note to the buyer or any note to the supplier, any note to the receiver. Comments. Okay. NB, just NS, note to supplier, and NR. Just I'm mentioning some comments. Okay. And if you want to attach any documents, okay, when you're attaching any documents, it will ask you that document is for that particular document is for whom. Okay. It will ask you. Okay, you see here. It is for the supplier or it is for the buyer. The document that you have attached currently, it is for whom? It is for whom? Okay, it is for the buyer. Okay, the category of the attachment. You can also attach the document to the receiver. You can attach the document to the supplier as well. And there are two checkboxes are there. Negotiated. Negotiated is nothing but, I already contacted one supplier, and I have discussed about the delivery and price and everything. Okay, so I negotiated completely. Generally, who is going to do the negotiation? Buyer. Once the requisition is received by the buyer is gonna see, okay, that particular product has to be purchased from which supplier, and the buyer is going to start negotiating with the supplier in terms of quality or warranty or specifications or price or delivery dates. Okay, so all those things buyer will do it. Okay, but since I'm indicating here that I already negotiate with the supplier. If you already negotiate with the supplier means you know the supplier, then you have to put the supplier name here. You have to put the supplier name here because you already negotiate with the supplier, right? Hmm? So in these cases, we can enable automatic PO creation functionality, because since I already negotiated, so just so that I want directly the PO to be created directly. Okay. So negotiation required is nothing but you're indicating that negotiation is required. Okay. So you're indicating supplier to negotiate with the buyer to negotiate with the supplier. Okay. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Click on create and continue. Click on create and continue. So this is how you can create a item-based requisition. Item-based requisition you always create from that three dots that we have seen. Okay. So here at the requisition level, in the front end only you are able to see the charge account. This is actually the charge account. So PO level, how many accounts you are able to see? Charge account, variance account, and accrual account. Requisition level, in the front end, you are able to see only charge account. But in the background, it will generate, in the background, it will generate the variance account also. Okay. Click on update. And I'm going to submit this requisition for the approval. So now coming back to the rules, self-service procurement rules. Totally 3 roles are there, team. Okay. Procurement requester means simply you are able to create requisitions for yourself. If you have prepared a role, you are able to prepare for yourself and you can able to prepare for others also. Nothing but at the time of creating a requisition, I can put your name as a requester. I can put your name as a requester. So if you have, prepare a role. So this advanced procurement request role, which is required to have to create item-based requisitions. Just now we created item-based requisitions, right? Just now we created item-based requisition. So for the item-based requisition, this role is required. Totally 3 roles are required and followed by the data access. So data access, we have to assign the business unit or inventory ordination. Data access, we have to assign the business unit or inventory ordination.
BU. Business unit.
Business unit. Because these requisitions and procurement is business unit level. Okay, that's why business unit access we have to give. Okay. Now here, this requisition we created and this requisition also we created. This requisition also we created, but it's pending for approval. You see here, the PO number also automatically created. PO number. Because of which configurations? Agreement is required. First and foremost is agreement is required for that category or for that item. Here, at the time of creating requisition, did we enter the item? Did we enter the item here? No, right?
No, no.
Category. You remember category. What is that category name? Do you remember? Monitors. With that category, you have an agreement. And not only that, in the procurement business function options and then requisition business function options, you have to enable checkboxes and you have to set up the default buyer also. Okay, because of those setups, automatically, the PO got created automatically. Okay. So this is how you can create requisitions in different ways. What are those? Non-catalog requisition. And by navigating to any of this catalog, you can create a catalog requisition. And from here, you're able to create the requisition also 3 ways. Okay. Now I'll tell you, so FBDI is common. Through FBDI also you can create requisition. Through FBDI, through REST API also you can create requisitions. Okay, that is common. And we can also create requisitions from the smart form. From the smart form. What is meant by smart form in the sense? Suppose when you're creating a non-catalog requisition, you have to fill all these details every time. You have to fill item description and what is the category or unit of measure, price, currency, all these you need to fill. Okay, so instead of entering every time, you can create a template. You can create a template that's called as a form, smart form. Okay, if you click on the smart forms, now since it is a demo instance, all the smart forms are available here. All the smart forms you see here. So I just taken this example of the consulting services or contractor services. Okay, facility services, legal services, services that we monthly pay, services that we pay hourly basis. Okay. Now here, I'm clicking on the business cards smart form, the template. The moment I click on that, automatically the data get defaulted. You see here. I'm entering the description. No. I'm entering the business card, the category. No. I'm entering the price. No. I'm entering the price. No. I just only need to enter the quantity, how much quantity that I want. How much quantity that I want. Okay. In fact, here the agreement number, supplier, everything got defaulted. And since it is business card, here you have to provide the details that required to be printed on your address information, phone number. Okay. This has to be entered. So this is called as, please remember this section. Okay. We'll discuss this section later. It is dancing, right? Okay. So go to client side and implement one project. Then you'll come to know all the pains. Okay. As if, they are gonna shout at you that you have built this product. All these issues are happening. It's because of you. Okay. Because you are the only person that they see, right? Okay. Now this is called as a requisition from the smart form. Okay. Click on add to cart. Okay. And I'm submitting the requisition for the approval. So this is creating a requisition from the
Smart form.
smart form. Okay. Now I'll show you, all the configurations behind these things. I'll show you. Okay. I will explain you from simple to complex. And to perform these configurations, like, creating the purchasing news and creating this, shopping category and creating this smart forms. Okay. You need to have a procurement catalog administrator. There is a role called procurement catalog administrator. That role is required. Procurement catalog administrator role is required to manage the catalogs. and to manage the smart forms, okay, and purchasing news and etc. This role is required. Okay. So that role is already assigned to the KC Brown. Okay, I just need to, navigate to that particular region. There is a separate region for that. So from the procurement itself, do you see catalogs? Click on the catalogs. And from the task list, you can see here. You can create a catalog from here. To create a catalog requisition, you have to create the catalog from here. This one and this one, these three are related to the catalog configuration only. And you can create smart form from here, smart form, and you can create purchasing news from here, and you can create a public shopping list also from here. Public shopping list is nothing but, ordering the group of items together. Ordering the group of the items together. Okay, suppose example, welcome kit. So for the employee welcome kit, what are all the things that you need to give? Generally, we give a book, a pen,
Water bottle, mug.
water bottle. Yeah. So the moment you request for that kit, the moment you request for that kit, okay, and automatically it will order all the products under that list. Okay, so let's configure them one by one. I'll go to the purchasing news, and this purchasing news is business unit level. Okay, you can see here under which business unit you want this to be displayed. Under which business unit you want this to be displayed. Okay, so you can enter the details here. Click on save. Now I just refresh this particular page. From the procurement, I'm navigating to the purchase requisitions. It's logged out. Okay, you see that data? Okay, team. Next, simple to complex, as I said. So next, also I'll go with the simple topic. From smart forms, how to create a smart form. Okay, I'll just show you. Suppose if you're every time buying the before you create a smart form, for the smart form example, what I've taken, I have taken the example of that one business cards. Okay, for the business card, to print that visiting card or business card, okay, you have to enter the employee name, employee email ID. Okay, that details we need to collect at the time of placing the requisition for it. So that particular DFFs you can configure from here, which is called as information templates. You can see here business card information. This is what it is, created. Okay. And And what are all the attributes that is required? You can select from here. You can choose from here. Okay. Business card information or an application form. Okay. So this particular information template, we have to add to the smart form. We have to add to the smart form. Okay. Now, where do I create that particular information template is sorry. I'm navigating to the setup and maintenance team. So from the procurement, I'll go to the separate section is there called self-service procurement. Okay, under that, do you see something called yeah, this one, information template, descriptive flexi fields, information template, value sets. At the time of creating that requisition, business card information. You can see here it's been created under this, right? It's been created under this. What you have to do is you have to go to manage context and you create a context. Under that context, you create the DFS. You create the DFS. Okay, what is the context that is currently created? Business cards. Under that, you have the DFFs. These are all the DFF under that. So this is a name DFF and this is title and which is a text box. Understood, everyone? Same process only. But only difference I'll tell you. So here we created DFF earlier like this from here. But what you are doing, you are creating a context. Under that context, you are creating the DFF. What is the context here? The context is this one, whatever you see here. Business card information. Understood?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So if you want any value set, to be created, that you can, create at the time of creating the DFF itself. So here under this information templates descriptive flexi fields, we are creating that business card information context and that we are attaching to the smart form. From the task list, I'm creating a smart form now. I'm navigating to manage smart forms and I'm creating the same one only. Okay. And I'll just name it as visiting cards. Okay. And the keywords. This keywords is nothing but at the time of creating on the requisition dashboard, you have a search criteria, right? On the dashboard, you have a search criteria. I'll show you because this is important. Based on your keywords, the search criteria is depends. So from the procurement, navigating to purchase requisitions. So here it is. Here it is. Okay. So here you can search based on the keywords that you have entered at the time of the configuration. Okay. So if any user types like users may type like visiting cards and business cards. Okay. Or marketing cards. Okay. User may type in any of these keywords, right? So if the user types in any of these keywords here and it will automatically fetch this particular smart form. Okay. and enter the description and enter the category, and maybe marketing category might be there. I'm adding under the marketing category. I'm adding under the marketing category. And how much quantity? What is the unit of measure? What is the unit of measure and what is the price? Okay. What is the price? Okay. So here, if you don't want a user to edit the category, okay, so user can edit the description. User can edit the description, and user is also, should not be able to edit the price. User should not be able to edit the price. Okay. And user should not be able to edit the supplier also. So I would like to disable this one, supplier, as well. User should not be able to delete the supplier also. And here you can attach the information template, okay, that we are talking about. So this we create as part of the descriptive flexible context area. Understood, team?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And click on save. The moment you create a smart form, it is directly not visible to everybody. It is not visible to everybody. We have to create a content zone. We have to provide access to the content zone. Okay. You can consider this is like a data access. The content zone you can consider like a data access. Okay. Now here I'm creating a content zone. Under this content zone, we would like to add what? The smart form, right? The smart form we created. Okay. The smart form I'm adding here. Only the smart form I'm adding. This smart form, this one should be accessible to which all the business units, or which business unit, or which employee, or for which delivery location. If you select employee, you can restrict down to the particular employees that you have. Only these are the options that we have. We don't have a department-wise display. Department-wise is not there. BU-wise is there, and location-wise is there, and worker-wise is there. So click on save. Now on the home page, you should be able to see the smart form that we have created. So we can also search based on the keywords as well. See here, you can search based on the keywords also. Okay. Or else, you can go to the three dots, and from here go to the smart forms. And here you see the smart form that I just created. And click on that. And it will automatically default the data from the template. Okay. So this one we can change. The description we can edit, right? Category can we edit? No. Price can we edit? No. Supplier can we edit? No. Okay. So using this, and this information need to be filled. This information has to be filled. Okay. And click on add to cart. Understood? Smart form.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we just finished with the purchasing news and smart form and the content zone also. Those three we finished. And here you can also create agreements. From here you can create a blanket purchase agreement from here. You can see not only from the procurement, you can create from here also. You can initiate you're able to search only. Sorry. You're able to see the existing agreements. You cannot able to create it. I'm sorry. I'm taking my word back. And Now this is the time to talk about the catalog requisition. Okay, it's not direct concept. It has some setups involved, couple of setups involved. Okay, so please try to put the focus. Please put your complete focus on the session. I'll try to make it as simple as I can from my explanation. Okay. First, I will show you the configuration, and later we'll create the configuration according to that existing setup. Okay. First, I will give you the overview about the configuration. So for that, I'll go to the catalog. I'll take one of the catalog. I'll take this. I'll take this office technology only. Okay. Navigating to that office technologies. I'm just taking this one, and so this particular item, this is camera. The price is $10. And if you scroll down, and here it is coming from the agreement. Okay. The price, the $10, you're able to see from what? From the agreement. Okay. What is the item? This is the item. Suppose if there is no agreement, then it is take the price from the item definition level. It takes the, it's from the item definition level. Okay. So this is falls under, tablet, computer and accessories. This is the category. It falls under that. Similarly, if I open, some other item also, here, this is this item and same agreement number it seems to be, and $33. Okay, so here you see image, right? Here you see image, and here also you see this card image. This is called as a card image. Here you see images, right? And if you click on the product and if you go inside, you'll see one more image. Totally two images are there. Those two images are defaulted from. Those two images are defaulted from. Any guess?
Item definition. While creating an item, they have an
Yeah,
option for
we have that option there.
It's from the agreement, not from the item. Okay. Both are from the agreement only. Okay. And as of now, I'm showing you the item based things only. We'll say description based also. Okay. Here also item is there. Here also item is there. Here also item is there. Without item, anything is there. Do you see anything without the item?
Yeah. If you scroll up, there is a one item without image. Yeah. Resolution monitor. Below that. Yeah.
This one?
No, the below one.
I think this one is also not having the item. Okay. Do you see any item it presents here for this? Okay. No. Do you see any item? No. Only the category. Okay.
Yeah.
Category is driving it. Okay. From the agreement. That means in your catalog, you can have items and you can have category based also to request. Now we have to build the structure first of all. First of all, we have to build the structure. I would like to create a trainings as a catalog. Okay. Under the trainings, I want to put Oracle and I want to put SAP both. Okay. Under Oracle, I would like to create a SCM, and under this one SD, and here finance, and here Pico. Okay, let's create this particular structure in the application, and so these are the items. Okay, I want to create them as an items, and apart from these three, okay, I would like to create one more category called apart from these two categories, I'm creating one more category called others. Understood?
Okay.
Apart from this, one more category called others I would like to create. Okay, so let's create this three categories first, and items also. We need to create items also. We have to create items also. This concept, it will take next 20 minutes time, team. Okay, it will take next 20 minutes time. Okay, I need your patience, your focus. You're fine.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Please be active, and please respond to me when I ask any question. Okay. So we create actually categories from the product management and functional area, right? I'm navigating to the product management. Under that, maybe if you want, I can put this into steps as well. Okay. I can put into steps as well. Okay. Catalog, requisition. This is the concept. And what is the step number one that I'm creating? The step number one that I'm creating is the categories. Define the categories. I'm going to create the categories. Okay. I'm navigating to catalogs, and here go to functional area catalogs. I have to create categories under which module, which functional area I have to create.
Product management.
Procurement. Okay. We have to use under the procurement.
Yes.
Purchasing. Okay. I'm navigating to purchasing. And I'm going to create these three categories. Okay. I'll use the prefix, before the category, right? 70K Oracle. 70K SAP. And 70K. What is that one more category?
Others.
Others.
Okay. Thank you. So totally three categories I created, and I would like to create items under that category. I would like to create items under that category. So from the product management, I'm navigating to the product information management. I would like to create items. So totally how many items I have to create? Actually 4 items I have to create. Okay. I just go with just 3 only. Okay. Because otherwise it takes a lot of time just for the item creation. Click on create item. SCM, finance, and SD. Okay, so just or else we'll do one thing. Okay, we'll go with the multiple item creation. So in single shot, I can fill in all the details. We'll go with 3 items creation. I want to create 3 items. Enter the item class and purchased item and click on OK. What is the first one? SCM. Okay, this is defaulted, and I'll just assign to the inventory org. Click on the SN option and
I think you didn't select anything before applying.
selected, sir.
Okay.
The next one,
Finance.
SAP.
finance. Okay, just I'm just saving it. Just creating some problem. Just only that item that I removed. I created 2 items. And I'm navigating to the categories because we need to change the category, right?
Yes.
Default category is miscellaneous. We have to select under Oracle. We have to select under Oracle. Okay, I'm selecting this item under Oracle category, which is master level controlled. And we have one more item. $70K SCM, right? Finance, we have already added. Okay. It's fine. I'll go with these two items. Okay. And we created 3 categories and 2 items. That's okay. I'll see, I'll manage it differently. Okay. So as of now, we completed with categories and
Item creation.
item creation.
Item assignment, creation.
Next step number 3, we have to create a browsing. We'll go with agreement and then we'll come back. That's better. Okay. I'll go with agreement creation now. Okay. Next step is agreement. Agreement has to be created from the Casey Brown by login. Procurement and purchase orders. From the task list, creating an agreement. I'm taking this supplier itself. Click on create. Enter the start date and some agreement amount. And I'm going to add my items here. The data has to create, okay, for this concept. We have to create a lot of data. Then only, you'll understand end-to-end concept. And, one more item also I'm going to add. that is finance. It's also $300. Okay. Now in the agreement, I'm not adding the item. Okay. I'm just adding the self-paced videos. I'll add the SAP category. Okay. Self-paced videos. If it is item, it's defaulted from the item, but we entered the category, right? So that's why unit of measure has to be entered. And for others, what we can add here. Just adding like this. This is for the others category. Each $100. Okay. And coming to this one, at the agreement level itself, we have to add the images, right? Here we need to add, okay, image URL and thumbnail. Thumbnail is nothing but the card URL, and image URL is nothing but if you click on that card, it will open the product, right? Huh?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yes,
It's
sir.
that one. Okay. But we need those to be placed under the so I need the URLs of the images. We need URLs of the images. Okay. I will take those image URLs from the agreement. Okay. I'll pick up the existing agreement and I'll take the any book, anything called book here. I think book means I can go to office stationery one and I'll take some book image URL. Office supplies under that. Okay. Maybe some book, this book image, I'll take it up. So this particular agreement is going to have that URL. Okay. I have to open this agreement thing. Okay. For opening this agreement, navigating to again manage agreements. I'm searching based on the agreement number because I'm opening the agreement because I want that image URL. Okay. Otherwise, we need to put it in our server. What is that? That's a book, right? What, Girish? You're taking it?
Yeah, I took it from online. Maybe you can use this link.
Okay. If you don't mind, I don't want to experiment because we are running out of the time. If something is not working, then going back and fixing it, it'll requires extra time. Okay.
Okay.
I'll just go with the existing image URL. Okay. And thanks for sharing the link. And it's also displaying like this big the image. So here, let me copy the URL and I'm gonna add it under our agreement. I'm adding under my agreement thing. Image URL thumbnail.
Okay.
Click on OK. Save and submitting this agreement for the approval. 52296 is the agreement. Now let it approve. Okay, by the time I'll complete the next steps, that is creating the browsing category. Okay, and after that, creating the local catalog. Local catalog, and step number 6, the last step is adding the local catalog to content zone. This is the last step. Okay, it will not take much time. Okay, I'll finish in next. I'll finish in quickly. Okay, I'll create a browsing category now. Now this is the area where we have to create a browsing category. Okay, I'm navigating to the browsing category. Browsing category, it will help us to navigate to the actual category string. Okay. And I am also taking this image. Okay, for our catalog. I'm taking this image. I'm creating a new browsing category, which is called 70K trainings. Okay, it will help us to the actual navigate to the actual categories like Oracle trainings and SAP trainings. Okay, and image that Amazon image I took here. Okay, enter the name, enter the description, and image URL. Click on save. Under that, what we need to do? Under this browsing category, we have to insert our item categories, right? Huh?
Yes.
Oracle, others, SAP. Totally 3 categories I have inserted under this browsing category. And I made it as a featured. If you made it as a featured, then only it will display on the home page. Otherwise, it will not display. If you make it as a featured category, it will display directly on the home page. Okay?
Yes.
Just enable that and save it. That's about browsing category. Understood, right? Browsing category.
Yes.
It will help you to the navigate to the actual item categories. Okay. Next, I'm going to create a catalog. The next step, creating a catalog. What we are trying to do is a local catalog. Okay. Punch out catalog is nothing but you're punching to the supplier website, and from there you are selecting the product. But from our local catalog, we are selecting the product. So that's why we have to create a local catalog. Create a local catalog and enter the catalog name. All trainings. Okay. And so do you want to, include, do you want to include items from specific agreement? Yes. What is the agreement number? This one. Is it approved? No, not this one. We just created one agreement. And anyone remember the agreement number?
52233.
This is the existing agreement. Just now we created, I think, this one. Yeah,
96 was there in the log.
52296.
52296. This one. Okay. Under that local catalog, I want the items to be displayed only from this agreement. Only from this agreement. Okay. This is local catalog. And this local catalog, we have to assign to the content zone. We already created a content zone, right? We can use that content zone. assign to the content zone. Assign to the content zone. Click on save it. That's it. I'm done with the configurations. What I just done, I create a browsing category and added all the item categories, right?
Yes.
And I created a local catalog. Okay. And added that local catalog to the content.
Content zone.
Now, so let us see. See, team, you can practice this concept directly. Okay. I'm directly explaining this concept under the demo instance. In case if your enterprise structure, if your user, your setups are not available, also not a problem, right? You can directly practice this concept under this demo instance using the Casey Brown login. Now, don't wait to complete your enterprise structure setups or procurement setups or your user creation, adding the roles and data access, at least to play through the application. I'm going to scroll down and yeah, you see?
Yeah.
Okay, this image I took from the existing. Okay, I'm navigating to that. And there we should be able to see the items. So these two are nothing but items, and the last two is it items? No.
No.
They still display because we added that category under the agreement. And you see this image, it's coming from the agreement.
Agreement.
Clear?
Yes.
$300 and this is the agreement. Okay, click on add to cart and buy. This is called local catalog. Okay. So the same problem. Right now the preferences are set to, we assign this item to which
Seattle org.
Seattle.
but here it is
Chicago.
Chicago. That's a problem. That's why we are getting that error. Great. Any questions?
It's straight and clear.
Okay. Some issue with the cart. Okay. So things are not getting added to the cart. Some issue is there. Okay. So today I finished all these topics. What are the topics that we covered today? Topics we covered today, team, from in a sequence, purchasing news, right? From simple to complex. And next topic is smart forms. Along with the smart forms, I have explained how to create a information template DFF. That's called actually context DFF, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
This one. Context DFF, and we discussed about roles also. I've given the overview of the roles also. What are the roles? Procurement.
Procurement requester, procurement preparer,
Procurement
and advanced procurement
requester.
requester.
Yeah. Procurement preparer and advanced
Procurement requester.
advanced procurement requester role is required to create item based. And what is the other role we discussed? Procurement catalog to manage the catalogs. Procurement catalog administrator role also we discussed. Okay. And what else? how to create requisitions also. Okay, so I think this is first I have explained you how to create requisitions in how many ways. And what is next topic? Catalog, right?
Catalog.
We discussed about the local catalog. These are all the topics we discussed today. After I gave the introduction to the self-service responsive self-service procurement module. Okay. So that's all from my side. Any
Could you,
questions, please?
could you please scroll a little up? I would like to see step 1 and step 2.
Yeah. Okay.
Got it.
Okay. I'll share you this notepad immediately. Okay. Please download it. Any practice doubts? Team, you
Yeah.
agree, right? Lot of content I'm covering. Huh?
One question, Krishna. I mean, non-refresh instant, is it stable or do we have still issues?
No, it's all good. Okay, so you can pick up the instance from the learning portal. We have uploaded a new one.
Okay.
Right, team? Content is good.
Yes, sir. Sir, did you started that order management for 71st batch?
Auto management, it will take another 1 month to start in the morning batch, 71.
Okay.
I'm going to start procurement for them. Okay, so I'll be starting procurement for them from probably Wednesday or Thursday onwards next week. So if you want to catch up procurement classes, you can attend that 71 batch from the scratch again. Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
So happy weekend, team. See you on Monday.
Sir, I have a small doubt.
Thank you.